In Washington, negotiations to avoid the fiscal cliff are still struggling for survival. Congress has 5 days to strike a deal before the end of the year deadline. President Obama's on his way to Washington this morning, while senators are coming back to Capitol Hill. Chip Reid is at the Capitol. And Chip, good morning.
Well, good morning, Rebecca and Jeff. You know, the Senate doesn't come back until tonight. The House, it could be a couple of days. There just isn't the sense of urgency here you would think there would be with such a critical deadline looming. In fact, some members of Congress are now saying they think we will go over the fiscal cliff, and Congress will deal with it in January after the new Congress is sworn in.
Leaving his family behind to continue their vacation without him, President Obama boarded Air Force One early this morning and headed for Washington to deal with unfinished fiscal cliff business. With just 5 days until the combination of automatic tax increases and spending cuts that could send the economy back into recession, Mr. Obama wants Congress to take the lead in getting the job done. The Senate convenes later today, and Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid has told members to be prepared to address fiscal cliff issues through the weekend. Reid is working on his own plan to get lawmakers to come together before the end of the year deadline. That plan would likely include letting the Bush tax cuts expire for households making more than $250,000 a year and short-term spending cuts instead of the massive long-term cuts that would happen if there is no deal. After a Wednesday conference call, House Republican leaders issued a statement saying they were waiting for the Democratic-controlled Senate. The House will take this action on whatever the Senate can pass, they said, but the Senate first must act. In a sign of public frustration over the lack of a deal, the coffee giant Starbucks is asking employees in approximately 120 Washington area cafes to write the words "come together" on cups for drink orders.
We just wanted to have a subtle message of just coming together and everyone being united.
And now a new problem making these fiscal cliff talks even more complicated. Yesterday, Treasury Secretary Tim Geithner announced that the nation will hit the $16.4 trillion debt limit also on New Year's Eve. Now, he's going to try to take measures to postpone that date, but he can only do it for a few weeks. The president wants to include the debt limit in the fiscal cliff talks. Republicans do not. Just one more big problem they can't agree on. Rebecca and Jeff?
Just add it to the pile. Chip Reid, thank you.